Hi, Brent Haynes with Wood Sound Flutes. You know, I've got a bunch of flutes I got to share with you today. I'm very excited about it. I just took pictures of these flutes and we'll be putting them online here very shortly. And man, there's some beautiful flutes. Making the sound files was so fun. I so enjoyed playing these instruments. And I've got quite a number, so I may cut this into 2 videos, but we'll see. Anyways, the first flute I want to share with you is a Chechen flute. This is in the key of G, and Chechen is a wood from the Yucatan Peninsula. It's actually, they come from huge trees. These are like, big as walnut trees kind of thing. And the tree itself is in the same family as poison ivy. Poison ivy, I can't play that wood. The thing about poison ivy is everything that is an allergen to people, all the oils that cause problems, is in the bark and on the leaves. In the wood itself, internal to the tree, there's nothing. It's totally benign. And the great thing about Chechen is it sounds so awesome. It's really, really hard wood, very dense, denser than water wood. It's got beautiful chatoyance. The grain glistens and glows, and it kind of looks like hair. It reminds me of a wolf or something. This particular flute has ebony and yellow cedar burl with solid turquoise inlays and a gorgeous yellow cedar burl totem. Again, in the key of G. As you can tell, very beautiful sounding instrument. It's gorgeous. Let's see, what next? So fun to be able to have all these flutes to play. It is kind of a cool job, I got to admit. I love doing this. This flute is Cocobolo with box elder, and this box elder is a flamed box elder. It's got this red streaks going all crazy through it. The totem is box elder again on ebony. We also have a little bit of ebony and some crushed turquoise inlays. Now, this is kind of a cool flute because it's a bass A, and you can play it 2 different ways. You can play it like this. Or I can play it like this. This little cork is in here so that you can do 2 things. You can play it as an end blown flute by putting the cork into the side blow mouthpiece. And you can clean the flute out really easy. This is an easy way to get the water out of the instrument. So I'm really excited about this. This is actually something that I'm intending to do on all of my bass flutes from now on that have a side blow, is to put a cork piece in the end of the flute so that it can be removed and water can be easily accessed from the inside of the flute. You can get it out. Because it's so important to keep our flutes dry. It's one of the things that, I think gets overlooked a lot. And anyways, so this bass A is just a gorgeous player. Kind of messing around a little bit. The funny thing is I actually play with left hand down. So when I make these bass flutes that are in a right hand down position, it's kind of hard for me to play them. But it's fun. I enjoy it. Again, bass A, This is box elder, flamed box elder with cocobolo, and gorgeous flute. The reason that I did it in this configuration, by the way, is an all cocobolo bass A flute will be really super heavy, and it just would eliminate a large percentage of my clientele from being able to play it because the weight of the instrument would be so much. But on this instrument, we get a large percentage of the sound of the cocobolo with the head joint here, and then the tube of box elder, which is relatively light, provides the weight adjustment to the instrument, so it's not so heavy on us. So, anyways, that's gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the ebony. This is an ebony F sharp with the solid turquoise inlay and the solid abalone inlay. And this is kind of a classic design from us. I actually at one time considered creating this instrument as a Wood Sounds classic, but the cost of ebony is just so high that I decided I can't do that. It's just too much, and it can be a little questionable sometimes being able to get ebony. Fortunately, one of the great things that's happening now over in Africa is that they're planting groves of ebony trees just specifically for the purpose of harvesting them for musical instruments, which is I'm really excited about. That's, taking care of our future is really important to me. So, anyways, this is ebony in F sharp. Very fun. Great flute, super responsive, very present, and so love it. That's a great instrument. Let's see, I think I'll share one more flute with you on this video, and then we'll shoot another video to show you another 3 flutes. The instrument I'm holding in my hands now is made out of bamboo. This piece of bamboo was gifted to me down at the Musical Echoes. But then I brought it home and worked on it. It's really beautiful. It's a really gorgeous piece of bamboo, and nice thick walls on it, but not too thick, and really super hard. I did a little bit of kind of decorations on the ends here, which I think they're cool. And this is in the key of G sharp. So the bamboo flutes are a little bit, they're not quite like the wood where I control everything, the bore size, all of the parameters I control really tightly, so I know what I'm getting when I make a flute. I know if it's going to be a G or an F sharp or whatever it's going to be. But this bamboo flute, I started making it as a G, but there was just no way. It just did not want to be a G, and so we made it a G sharp. So it's just an awesome G sharp. I had a hard time putting this flute down. The bands, by the way, are the wax nylon bands, and they're not just decorations, these bands. These bands are here to also protect the bamboo, hold it really tightly, to protect from any splitting and that kind of thing. So. Very cool. It's a fun flute. It's got incredible back pressure on it. It's kind of a, it's got this really powerful back pressure, but more so than my normal flutes actually. And that kind of also assists in getting kind of that reedy sort of sound, which I really love in the bamboo. But it's very, very clear and very present and extremely lively. It just the flute just wants to jump and move and jiggle and go. Well, I hope you enjoyed those songs and the flutes. If you got any questions at all, just shoot me a call. I'm delighted to talk with you. Of course, you can always email me. Phone number's 801-822-1415, and my email address is brent@woodsounds.com. I look forward to talking to you later and seeing you down the road.